What's up, guys? Today's the 1-year anniversary of the Music and Trains channel, and that's cause for celebration and a special guest. This is Tim. I named him Tim after Tim Cooper, an older gentleman that works at the Great Smoky Mountain Railroad at the model train section. Tim saw my Norfolk Southern shirt and immediately started talking model trains, and I told him that I also had a model train, and Tim just lit up. Me and him were instantly friends. It wasn't until later that I found out that the model train collection at the Great Smoky Mountains was all donated by Tim's personal collection. Tim asked me if I lived in the area because he would like somebody to run trains with. I told him I did not. I lived about 3 hours away. I could immediately see in his eyes that he was kind of bummed out, and that pulled at my heartstrings. And as I was leaving the model train area, there's a gift shop, and the gift shop had this teddy bear in the conductor's outfit. So I figured I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna name him Tim, and that way me and Tim can always run trains together. So with that being said, let's go do some rail fanning in Hamlet, North Carolina. This is the beautiful depot in Hamlet. The depot houses the Amtrak station, and on the other side, a railroad museum, and also a history museum of Hamlet. This is a really cool place to check out. All right, we have our first train of the day, a CXX gravel train. So next up, we have what I thought was an intermodal train, with containers that I've never seen before. But it turns out, as you'll see, this is not just an intermodal train. Now this is a first for me. I've never seen the vehicle pull an actual car before, so this is pretty cool to see. So I switched sides to the opposite corner of where I was at. I believe this train was by far the longest one of the day, carrying all types of mixed freight. Now by this time in the day, it seems like CXX was doing a bunch of power moves. If you don't know, Hamlet sits right next to a CXX terminal, so this whole line is CXX and Amtrak. Check out the conductor as he helps the engineer guide the locomotives backwards. I moved out of downtown Hamlet to the other side with the CXX yard to catch them doing power moves as well. I headed back to my original position, and here comes another gravel train. I switched positions one more time to catch my last train of the day. Yep, another gravel train. They definitely run a lot of gravel through this terminal. And just like the end of this train, it's the end of my day railfanning in Hamlet. Thanks for watching, and remember, subscribe.